weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Pistol snap to Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Aller back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Here's a design run. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to be 1st down Cleveland.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Check the Eagles, check the Eagles.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's brought down just a few yards before the marker. A little further than that, and he would have had the end zone. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another game to Judkins. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
And he gets in. Touchdown.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Going after it, tacked on by Schmidt. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. Carson Schlesinger. And they're going to have a bunch now to make up on 2nd down. Well, first time they've gotten to the rookie in this ball game, but it is a big loss as a result.
And what this rookie is going to learn, kind of like rookie running backs have to learn, you can't outrun many of the guys in this league. They are bigger and faster and stronger than what you faced in college, and mistakes like that lead to big losses.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Aller. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be stopped short of the first. That brings up 4th down and likely the Steelers punt team.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Green. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him with the 33. That's T.J. Watt. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
2nd down. It's Green. Has him on the quick hitter. And gets him close to 12, but still doesn't have that 1st down before he heads out. 3rd down coming up. Oh, he was happy to take a backseat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock, but we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
Now air it out on 3rd. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now Green. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And it's Derek Harmon. The second time that they have brought him down on this series.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Judkins up the middle. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Pistol snap here to Green. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy. And that is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. Extra point is up and good by Schmidt. And they bump their lead up to 14. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Snap to Allen. Into the hands of Cat Freiermuth. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Miller's going to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. It's cut Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. This is Allen. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. Getting close, and a hit really forced him to that sideline. Not before he picked up 24. And that is good for Pittsburgh, 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Aller to the air. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Aller's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake. Green. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he pulls it in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And it gives the Browns a 1st down.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Conquer football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Back to return this one is Tyreek Hill. He has it at the 22. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Aller throwing. Escapes the pocket. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he'll get it up to the 44. He goes to the hurry up here. Second down now, Allen. Gets his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Aller is set, 1st and 10. Now it's 6 completions in his first 10 attempts in this game. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. Second down now, they need 7. Now they're off the play fake. Left side, caught by Metcalf. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it all seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Rolling on 2nds. Here's Allen. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Last catch actually lost 2, so now it's 3rd and 12 here. Aller back to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard
And even
line.
20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he cuts it back right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. But you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive. Just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And lead now 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Putting the tight end in motion. Pistol snap to Allen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Chris
Maxwell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going play action. Green. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, 18.
On the give, here's Judkins. Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 19.
Here's Green. Caught, nice gain left side. This gets the 1st and more. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Cleveland! So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Luke Collins on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. We're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Seal, flat. Here we go, set.
Ritter looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
He's really started to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play. There was just nowhere to go with him.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Push.
Ritter setting up to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. And they're going for this. This is Metcalf working that right side. And that's all he's going to get, but it's enough. A gain of 14 on fourth down. This offense is staying out there. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Ritter. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Now Ritter. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Here's Ritter. Short pass brought in. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that is going to be good for a Steelers 1st down. Howard to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Howard. Brought in. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd of the year. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. A give left side. Judkins. It's Some nice running there. Gets him a third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Green sets his feet, looking to pass. Oh, Jamel Dean gets him. It's an interception. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. This is Warren, headed right. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren from 41 yards out. Boswell is good on the extra points. It's down to a 14-point game.
28. Steelers 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another one for Judkins. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
They go play fake. Green. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. Here's Judkins on 1st down. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now quickly here, this is Fanning. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll go with a design keeper. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Howard looking to pass. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To the air, Howard. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And give him close to 7 before the defense can drive him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Steelers ball carrier. He was brought down by Jared Burris. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now, Howard. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And on 4th down, they come through at a gain of 11. This drive continues.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Howard is set 1st and 10. Now 3 for 5 throwing the football since coming into the game. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Howard looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth, the second score that he has brought in this season. Boswell to add the PAT. No problems here as he sails this one through. And the lead now down to 10.
31. Steelers, 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready? Liking 18.
Here's Judkins on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Browns. Quinshon Judkins. He is second in this game, matching his total from last week. Point after, tapped on by Schmidt. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Steelers, 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Howard now to throw. Chased out to his right. Wow, great concentration. He brings it in with one hand. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
You know, back in the day, they'd probably check the gloves for Stickum because that one only had one spot and it was one hand on it. But what a tremendous play to bring it in.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, second and inches. Now Howard to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. You can slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
First down, Steelers.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. Into a chorus of bucks from the dog pound. The Browns take the win at home.